Welcome to our faith journey. Not just my faith journey or the journey of Monaco Christian Fellowship, but for wherever you find yourself, our faith journey. I was speaking a few days ago with a dear friend of mine, but by the way, like bookends, the words envy and abundance are going to sort of bracket our short talk today. Back to my dear friend. In speaking with a friend of mine just a few days ago, he shared with me that in the next few months, he anticipates that he may retire. In contrast to that, I well imagine that I'm going to be working myself until like the age of 75 just to pay for my monthly rent bill. I realized that while I am happy for my close friend, there was a part of me that this envy sort of creeped up on me. Here's the definition. Now follow with me. Here's the definition of envy. A feeling of discontent or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. Or watch this one, Frederick Buechner. Envy is the consuming desire to have everybody else as unsuccessful as you are. That's just what is going on in Psalm chapter 73. The author says that he's losing his footing. He says that he's slipping away. Why? He says, because I've envied the proud. Or he wonders why the wicked prosper so much. And then he goes on for 12 verses, from verses 4 to 16, to kind of work this scenario out. And then in verse 17, he looks up, he reconnects with God, and gains some clarity. Then, in verses 21 and 22, we see an important turning point in his personal journey. The Bible says this, "Then I realized," the author writes, "that my heart was bitter, and I was all torn up inside. I was so foolish," he says, "and ignorant." I mean, who is this loser anyway? Well, I'll tell you, first off, he is no loser. The author of this chapter in the Bible, chapter 73, Psalm, he is no less than Asaph, an appointed Levite singer appointed by David himself. I mean, he is you. He is me. He is the very human condition. He says, "I must have seemed like a senseless animal, God, to you." I mean, whether you find yourself in the Côte d'Azur or in Thorsby, Alberta, we are all in the same boat. Asaph said that my health may fail and my spirit may grow weak, but God remains the strength of my heart. And that brings us to the word abundance. Abundance means a very large quantity of something. And in the end, that's just what Asaph got. He got a very large quantity of God, and that was enough for him. May it be so for you and me too. This is Daryl at Monaco Christian Fellowship.